Thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. I was first recommended for the role by a man named Lewis. Lewis works in the Human Resource Department here at AMN Healthcare. Lewis then put me in touch with Jimmy, who, as you know, is a recruiter here. Jimmy and I spoke, and he talked to me about the role of associate recruiter within the sales department here at AMN. Jimmy told me a little bit about the company, such as that it is the country's largest healthcare staffing agency in the country. We spoke a lot, and he told me a little bit about the job. That is, it would be my role to recruit traveling nurses and place them anywhere around the country. I've had a chance to take a look at the job description, and I feel that my experience and educational experience would make me a really strong fit for the role. I noticed under the educational experience, only a high school diploma is required. I'm currently working on finishing up my Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with an emphasis in marketing at Campbellsville University. I attended Campbellsville University, and I also played there on the tennis team. I'm back now here in San Diego. My work experience includes 1 year of customer service and sales experience at Volkl Tennis. If you might not have heard of Volkl, it is the world's largest skier manufacturer. Volkl Tennis was started in 1972. It's a German company. The famous player Boris Becker is also involved with Volkl. While there at Volkl, as I said, I primarily worked in the customer service and sales department. On a daily basis, I would meet with the senior sales team, and we would strategize and come up with new ways to drive sales. I primarily worked on the college side of the business, being a young tennis player who also played on the tennis team. My senior sales manager thought that I would be a good job to work in the sales department. I would primarily cold call as well as send out email blast to meet my sales quotas, which was my sales quota was actually 40,000 my first year, and I exceeded that by 12,000 to reach 52,000. Also, while at Volkl, I also worked in the operation and fulfillment side. So I know how to come in and work from the ground up and then promote from within the company. I'm really excited about the possible job experience and growth here at AMN. Also, my experience as a tennis coach. I've been a tennis coach for 9 years, and that has really, really given me the skills to succeed here at AMN. Much like as a recruiter, you have to sell yourself and be very personable. You have to be able to pick up the phone and call and talk to someone far away, and that's not easy to do. Being a tennis coach, you really have to, again, be personable, and you really have to sell yourself. But most importantly, what I've learned, what is very similar to this recruiting position, is that hard work and time at it pays off in the end. You know, you're going to get some no's, but in the end, you know, you're going to get some yeses. And the better job you do, the better service that you provide, the more retention, the more lessons, or the more travel nurses on rotation I would have, therefore meeting my sales goals, as well as increasing and moving forward, right? You know, staying there, working hard in the long term is really going to propel me forward in the sales industry. I also know how to mine and use the databases and the leads given. While also at Volkl, I actually built an entire database for generating leads. What I did is I researched the email and phone number of every single college tennis coach in the U.S. from Division I, D2, D3, NAIA, and even to the junior college levels. This really gave me a very large pool to work with, which was a big reason for why I was able to meet my sales goals at Volkl, which I feel like would, again, really make me a great fit for the recruiting role. Also, as a tennis coach, again, I have had people prepay me for lessons, which really shows the rapport and the daily um, grind, and really having that passion for it. I always say that every day I come to work is a chance for me to meet with someone, whether they're new or a recent customer or lesson, is a chance to make their day better and also my day better. And so therefore I'm excited to hear any questions that you might have about my resume and experience, and thank you for the time.